In today's energy markets, let's take a look at natural gas futures today as they're realizing a nice move higher here to start the week. We are seeing them up about 5% currently, gapping higher actually, and now trading at 3-month highs. Particularly when you look at the front month future, basically we are at 3-month highs here. Firmly over $3, 3.147 is the current reading on the front month future. Now, we did see an intraday high of 3.15, so we're just off the intraday highs, but nonetheless holding at the top end of the range for today's price action. And when you look at some of the driving factors, I think the primary driving factor is really the shifting forecast now for temperature zones here in the U.S., particularly in the Midwest and the East Coast. I can tell you that just a week ago, they were expecting or forecasting upper 60s to low 70s this coming weekend in Chicago. Now it's been revised up to the mid 80s. So these revisions over the last week have led to the belief that there's going to be an increase in demand for natural gas here moving into the next 2 weeks. So I think that that's part of the reason, or one of the main reasons, why we're seeing natural gas futures bumping up here today above $3. Couple that with inventories still holding just below, I think, historical levels as well. There is some questions now moving forward as, are the inventories going to be enough here as we're moving in through the injection period so that to meet the demand. And it does appear that you're continuing to see long exposure being added to the market. So when you look at the futures market, I do want to point that out as one of the big trends here. We are seeing increased volume across the board here in the futures market today. All the way out to October, we're seeing a spike in volume, particularly in the front 2 months. But even if you move out in the term structure, we're still seeing increased volumes here today. So this reaction today is pretty substantial all the way through the summer months into the fall months when you look at the futures markets from a volume standpoint, as we are now seeing temperatures certainly heating up here in the Midwest and soon to be in the East Coast.